Battlefield 1 versus Battlefield 2042. This is a question that has been egging people on for ever since Battlefield 2042 came out. Let's get right into it. Battlefield 2042 just recently came out, I think like a year ago or something. But Battlefield 1 came out years and years ago, and it's still up to date. Has great graphics, great gameplay. I mean, just the game is amazing. That's the first, I think, Battlefield game I ever played, and it just really immersed me into that atmosphere. Battlefield 2042 doesn't really do that as much, I feel. Battlefield 2042 just feels like Call of Duty, in a sense that you just kind of run around, get some kills. The maps per se aren't the most, like, again, immersive, like into like a futuristic war. So I mean, like, there's not like burning buildings beside you, there's not cannon fire, like in Battlefield 1, how you can hear people screaming, there's rats all over the ground, there's mud everywhere, people being blown up and thrown into the air. You don't really get that in Battlefield 2042. So honestly, for immersive, Battlefield 1 will most definitely take that away. Now for gameplay, Battlefield 2042 has great gameplay. It's fun to play on certain times. What I mean by that is Battlefield 2042 is fun at some times when you're killing people and you're able to get in some tanks and aircraft and you're doing good. You and your team are doing well. But when you start to lose, it gets very frustrating and you just quit the game. So for that, I mean, the gameplay's fun, but once you start dying so much, it just gets absolutely boring. Battlefield 1, however, has very, very good gameplay that even though if you're dying, you can still come back in a sense and still get kills. You may not win the round, but you still be able to get kills, and it's very satisfying. And you just don't quit it, usually upright. At least I don't. Now moving on to vehicles. Battlefield 2042's vehicles need some help. Let's just say that. Their vehicles are way too OP. You try to destroy a tank, it won't work out for you. You'll just get absolutely obliterated. I mean, you'll need at least 12 people to take out one tank, and by that time, most of them are dead. Battlefield 1, however, the tanks they're OP as well, but they're easier to take out with infantry. So if you have the right gear, the right grenades, it'll be easier to take them out, which I like that, because if not, it's just you can just camp at a tank and get millions of kills. Moving on to airplanes, Battlefield 2042 airplane like kind of gameplay is actually very fun. There's just a lot of sweats who are just going crazy, but yeah, so the gameplay is very fun. It's not super hard to fly the airplanes, so that's a biggie. Battlefield 1 though, I really do love it. The only thing is that if you want to make like a private match just to have air battles, there's not a lot of people playing them, so it's very more difficult to have just strictly air battles than in 2042. But yeah, overall, I just think it's kind of what you want in a game. It's personal preference. So for me, I like how the game feels, the environment, how immersed I get into the game, how real it seems. So overall, Battlefield 1 just takes it from me. Battlefield 2042, don't get me wrong, is still a pretty good game, but compared to Battlefield 1, which is crazy because it's an older game, but Battlefield 1 just takes it for me. I'm not saying you have to agree with me. If you like Battlefield 2042, That's your personal preference. I'm not shaming or anything, but just here are some clips of Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 1.
We have taken.
Hat jemand Munition übrig?
Guys, yes, oh my god.
Capture objective Edward.
Ich hab eine Granate. Granate ist raus, hol zu.
Grenade in the air!
What? No, dude!